Hi guys! I'm feeling a little bit strange today. I should really be going to bed. I say that, I talk like a little girl, like I have a bedtime. I just love sleeping. I really do. My bed is like right behind me and I just can't wait to get into it and curl up into a ball. However, I'm trying to like enjoy my free time of peace and quiet, which I don't really get that much of. I mean, I get plenty of kind of free time, but I'm usually studying or cleaning or something. So that like since last night I've just been chilling a little bit, trying to record some videos and doing things that I really enjoy doing. I do love studying though, can't deny that. I really want to kind of actually have a little rant. I'm not going to say I've had a stressful day because I think about things that are going on around the world and I don't feel like I have the right to say that it's been really stressful, because what I'm going through, I'm not actually going through anything, but what I've experienced today in the last few days is nothing in comparison to what other people are going through. However, I do think I have the right to rant, so that's kind of what I'm going to do. All I really want to talk about is friends. I mean, what are friends? It's going to sound really strange. I'm almost 22. I honestly don't have any friends. And of talking to this camera, it's a bit surreal that all of you guys are out there watching, listening to me, and I love talking to everybody. I like to say that I'm a really sociable person. I know lots of people, I've travelled to like quite a few different countries, but I can't say that I have friends, and it's quite sad really. But at the same time, I kind of struggle with people. I'd like to get some advice because I'm hoping that I'm not the only one that goes through this, and I'm hoping that I'm not the only one that feels lonely at times. I don't feel lonely in general, like I am very happy with the people in my life. There are times when it would be great to have a girly friend to just call up and have a chat to, just, you know, pop around in the evening. I would say to have a cup of tea, but I don't really drink tea. Can we say hot chocolate? And I don't drink alcohol either. Got to be hot chocolate with cream and marshmallows. I don't know, just, it is quite lonely. Since I fell pregnant when I was 14, the few friends, if you want to call them friends, that I had did kind of back off. As you can imagine, my life very quickly changed and developed into something more serious, obviously a lot more responsibilities, and I was willing to do everything for my little boy. A lot of people that I knew weren't interested in helping out. So I do think that it's true what they say. You learn who your true friends are when you become a mum. And you also grow closer to your mum when you become a mum. But as the time goes on, I've moved around a lot. I've lived in so many different places over the last kind of 8 years. I don't think I've lived in one place longer than like 6 to 8 months. Like living where I am now, which is in Colchester, Essex in England, I've been here just over a year, and that's like a miracle. It's like the longest we've ever lived anywhere. Although I'm not happy here, it isn't kind of the place where we'd choose to live if we had kind of more options. We're living here because it suits us and because my brother was fantastic, let us live in his house. It's like a starting point for when we came back from Spain last year. But moving around all the time has got its pros and cons, and one of the cons is kind of not ever settling down and building relationships with people that really will last. I know that one of my brothers in particular is going to be like, yeah, what's she talking about? I've got friends all over the world. You meet so many people. Yeah, I completely agree with my brother on that. I've met so many people. But when you're a 20, 21-year-old young married woman who had a child at a young age, you find it, or I find it, very difficult to find people that I can call friends. And I'm having a talk with one of my colleagues that I drive to work in the morning, and they say that you can only count true friends on your hands. Yeah, you got 8 fingers and 2 thumbs. So you got 10 fingers. But I was thinking that right now, I do not have anybody that I could just call up if, I don't know, for example, I was running really late from work, or I had like an emergency, or I had to stay late, or something happened. I didn't just call somebody up randomly and say, mate, please, could you go and pick Byron up for me? I'm really struggling. My mum had that when I was little. I remember like all of her friends coming to pick me up at some point because my mum was stuck in traffic. You know, she was coming home from work, but she was really stuck, or something had happened and she had problems with my brother, or, you know, whatever happened, there was always somebody there to help her out. I'm so grateful for all those people, by the way. If you're out there, I love you so much. They were all special people. And you know, a lot of you are still friends with my mum now, and that's really special, and that's what I call friends. But I don't have anybody that can do that for me. I don't have anybody that I can kind of call up and cry to if I need to. Not that I would like to do that. I don't tend to open up very well to people when I'm sad. I kind of just kind of curl up in my bed and cry to myself. If I had a friend, maybe that would change. Why not? I don't trust anybody with my life either, which again is quite sad. So yeah, I feel lonely. I do. Like, my husband goes to work every night and he works hard for us, and I'm very grateful that he is my best friend, and I adore him so much. Like, I can't explain how much I feel for Manuel. He changed my life so much, and he's been my best friend, you know, for the last few years of my life. My little boy is obviously the bestest friend ever. But real friends, I mean, where are you? What, am I a bad person? Have I done something so bad that people don't want to be friends with me? Or I find that people just don't get me. I find that, you know, I have friends that are my age and they don't get me because I have a different life to the kind of an average 21-22-year-old. So they're kind of my age but don't have kids, aren't married, they want to go out, have fun, get drunk, spend money on makeup, go shopping, do all of the things that I really wish I could do, but except for drink. I don't like drinking, but I can't do that because all my money's for my family. All my money's, you know, for a deposit for a house. My money's for the car tax. My money's for the petrol. My money's for shopping. I haven't had a haircut for over a year. If there's anybody in Colchester, by the way, out there, I'd love to have a haircut. Yeah, they kind of struggle to get me when I have to say, oh, 7 o'clock, time to go home, time to go to bed. Oh, 5 o'clock, time to make dinner for the little man. You know, I think people struggle with that. And then other people that are kind of a little bit older, but in the same situation, either don't have kids, don't understand what it's like, or have kids, they've grown up, or they're a lot older, different mentality. So there's me, still very mature in a lot of ways. As much as I'm mature and married, etc., I'm still only a baby. I mean, I still like to mess around and play fight and have a laugh. And I'm 21, 22. Nothing's going to change my age. So I struggle. I really do. So if there's anybody out there who kind of knows what I'm feeling and kind of wants to be my friend, is that really, really lame? I can't believe I'm asking the world if somebody wants to be my friend. Like, it's just nice talking to people, and I just wish that I could have a little group of friends to do sleepovers like we used to, and have girly nights out and do each other's hair and makeup. Like, as you've probably noticed from my videos, I don't really do my hair, I do my makeup, because that's not part of my life. I don't have time to do those things, and I'm not very good with them anyway. I'm more academic than artistic. So yeah, so it's just a little rant really, just a little, I'm feeling sorry for myself. Life goes on, and I'm still really happy. I'm not going to say just because I'm feeling a bit lonely tonight means that I'm miserable. But yeah, it's just how it goes when you move around a lot. So hopefully once we settle, I'll be able to make some really good friends, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to meet some of you. That would be absolutely wonderful. And yeah. But anyway, so yeah, that's it really. Just if anybody else is out there experiencing what I'm experiencing, or if you just want to have a chat and if you want to be YouTube buddies, I'd really love that. So I look forward to speaking to you below. And yeah, all have yourself a great evening, great day, depending where you are and what you're doing. I always forget that just because I'm recording now in England doesn't mean that you're going to watch the video today and that you're in the same country as I am. So whatever you're doing, wherever you are and you watch the video, I hope that you're doing fantastic. I always say the same thing, damn it. I hope you're doing really well, you're happy, and if you need a friend, you got a friend in me. Bye!